Hello everyone, welcome to AlignBooks. In this video, we'll walk you through the Asset module, a powerful feature to manage everything your business owns. From purchasing and assigning assets, to tracking, transferring, and handling depreciation, this module does it all. You can easily convert inventory into assets, move them between teams or locations, and keep full control over asset usage. It's fast, simple, and saves you time, so you can focus on what matters most, running your business. You can see the Asset module here on the screen. As we all know, assets are very important for any business. If you're running a business, you need to manage the assets your business currently holds. Whatever assets you have in your business right now, you can create and manage their data through this tab. To create a new asset or record an existing one, you first need to click on the Create New Asset button. Here, you can enter the asset name. Suppose I'm creating furniture. Then, select the undergroup. You can also create a new undergroup as per your requirement. Next, you need to select the type of asset, whether it's scrap, certain trade goods, or an imported asset. The asset code will be auto-generated by the software. You can then select the unit for the furniture, how you want to denote the measurement of this asset. Choose the posting ledger, for example, furniture and fixtures, and then select the depreciation ledger for posting the depreciation of this asset. Simply click on the Save button to save the details. Currently, I'm creating every asset manually, but AlignBooks also provides an import option. If you have asset details in an Excel file, you can directly upload it by creating a format through this tab. Map the columns of your Excel file. If you don't have the data in Excel yet, you can download the template format, enter all the asset data in the file, and then import it directly using the Import button. This allows you to import multiple assets easily into AlignBooks. If you need to update or modify any asset details, just click on the Edit button. The same window will open, allowing you to edit asset information. If you want to permanently delete an asset, just click on the Delete button. Right now, I have only a single asset. If there are multiple assets, and you want to delete them all at once, simply select the checkboxes and click on the Bulk Delete option. The selected assets will be deleted from the software. You also have an Excel button here. If you need to export all asset data, just click on this Excel button. To find any asset quickly, type the asset details in the search box. You can enter the group name, asset name, or unit name. The results will appear based on what you've typed. If you want to filter the asset list, use the Filter tab to narrow it down according to your requirements. After making any changes, if the updated information doesn't appear on the screen, just click on the Refresh button to reload the current data. Now let's move on to the next option. Inventory to Asset. Inventory to asset means that when you purchase new assets for your business, you first need to create a purchase bill. Initially, the asset is recorded as inventory. Once the purchase bill is created, you can convert that inventory item into an asset. Suppose I'm creating a purchase bill because I've purchased a new asset for our business. Select the vendor from whom the asset was purchased, enter the invoice number and other relevant details, and then select the item, for example, furniture. Enter the quantity. If the item master doesn't have tax or HSN details, you can also select the tax from this screen. After that, simply click the Save button. Now that the purchase is recorded, we need to convert that inventory into an asset. Go to the Asset module, then to Inventory to Asset. Select the inventory item here and the asset item to which it should be converted. Enter the quantity. Then, enter the cost of the asset. If there's any opening depreciation, you can enter that along with the depreciation months. If the asset is newly purchased, no opening depreciation is needed. Click OK. The asset item code will be auto-picked by the software. You can enter the purchase bill number, the purchase date, and the vendor's name. You may also add a product description or any remarks. Once all details are entered, click Save. If you want to print the details, the print option is available. You can also import inventory to asset data using Excel by clicking the Import button. Again, if you don't have the data ready, download the template file, enter the details, and then import it. To view the list of all inventories converted into assets, click the Open tab. You can delete entries using the Delete tab, copy invoice details using the Copy button, or cancel invoices without permanently deleting them. Cancelled invoices can be restored later if needed. If you have multiple quantities, for example, 10 units, each asset will be listed individually, and you can enter specific details for each unit. The depreciation months field is mandatory. Make sure to fill it before clicking Save. Now let's move to the next option. Asset to Inventory. This feature is useful when an asset is no longer needed as a fixed asset and needs to be repurposed or sold as inventory. You can convert such assets back into inventory and transfer them from the asset register to the inventory module. This enables better stock management and accurate financial reporting. The voucher number is automatically picked by the system. However, you can configure this under numbering settings to make it manual or set a specific prefix, separator, and number format. In the general settings, you can choose notifications and configure the approval method if required. The date will default to the current date. You can change it using the calendar icon. In the Asset Item field, select the asset to be converted. In the Inventory Item field, select the item it will be converted into. Select the asset number, then simply click Save to complete the conversion. Next, let's look at the Asset Transfer feature. Suppose you're running an organization and want to allocate laptops to employees. This is where the Asset Transfer option comes in. You can manage data such as which asset was transferred to which employee. If the employee field isn't visible, you need to enable it through the configuration. To do that, go to Company Setup. Then, in the Inventory tab, scroll down to the Fixed Asset Hands-on Attributes section. Here, you can enable up to 5 extra fields for the asset module. Tick the checkbox, choose whether to allow blanks, and enter the caption name, e.g., Employee. Specify the field type, Customer, Vendor, or Employee. In this case, select Employee. Click Save, then refresh the tab. Now, when you return to the Asset module, the Employee field will be visible. The voucher name is auto-picked by the system. You can select the date, then choose the asset item and the asset number. Next, select the employee from whom you're transferring the asset, and enter additional details if needed. Click Save, and then select the new employee to whom you're transferring the asset. Click Save again. This will record the asset transfer. To view transferred assets, go to the Open tab, set the date range, and click OK. All relevant data will be displayed on the screen. This helps you track the in-hand status of your assets and to whom they have been transferred. If you're converting inventory into an asset and want to assign it to an employee during the conversion, you can now do that too, but only after enabling the employee field in configuration. Finally, let's talk about reports. Go to the Reports tab to view all reports related to assets. Scroll down to the Assets section. Here you'll find Asset Register, Asset Transfer Register, and Asset Depreciation. Now, how do we calculate depreciation? To configure depreciation settings, go to Company Setup, then to the Finance tab, and scroll down. You'll find the Depreciation Rate section. Here you can select the depreciation ledger, set IT depreciation rates based on SLM method, set company depreciation rates based on SLM, and enter the applicable rates here. That's how depreciation is calculated and posted in AlignBooks. And with that, we conclude the Asset module in AlignBooks. Thank you.